not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Nah, I'm not the problem. Man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me, yeah, I'm always wrong. I knew you lost your mind when you dropped that bomb. Girl, are you crazy? Yeah, you must be crazy. I've been thinking lately it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me, but baby, it's you. Lie like a rat, but take your stuff back, baby, it's you. And I would never hear. You've been flexing everywhere. Girl, look in the mirror. Man, you so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me, but baby, it's you. Lie like a rat, but take your stuff back, baby, it's you. Control the weather, then every day it would rain on your parade. Shine, you can't shake, yeah. If I was Father Time, then I would change the day, so I never saw your face.
Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. I am so excited that you have decided to spend your evening chatting, talking, listening, conversing with me, your host, CMO of What's Really Going On, Blog Talk Radio and Podcast. I am super excited that you are here with me tonight. I hope everybody has had a fantastic Friday so far, and I hope your Saturday and Sunday will be just as special as your Friday was. Before I get into tonight's program, I always give a shout out to places around the globe who listen in weekly. I'd like to give a special shout out to Brazil, Canada, Norway, Ireland, the United Kingdom, France, Italy, China, India, Sudan, the Democratic Republic of Congo, the United Republic of Tanzania, South Africa, Algeria, Sierra Leone, Italy, Greece, Iraq, Pakistan, and we have a new listener or listeners from Uganda. And I'm so glad that they tuned in to either the app or iHeartRadio or wherever they tune in at. I'm excited that they're listening. Tonight's episode was originally supposed to be about, I think it was like flirting or people mistaking people being nice for flirting or something like that. But I decided to change it at the last minute, and I apologize to anybody who was expecting to hear that because I know it was promo for the week. But with everything that's going on in the world right now, I just felt we had something a little bit more substantial to talk about tonight. And of course, we know this week that Joe Biden picked Kamala Harris for his running mate. So she is the vice presidential uh, nominee um, that he picked, and I'm excited about it, and I hope you are too. And I have a special guest on tonight because I'm going to get into voter suppression and things like that. My friend Eldridge Lawrence um, is well, he's been on several times before, but he knows firsthand about what's going on at the post office because he worked there for several years. I believe he did retire from there, and he's going to come in and give us some information. And I'm going to say again, like I've said several times before, your vote absolutely matters. And if it didn't, they really would not be trying to suppress your vote. Before I bring Eldridge on, I do want to say, because so many people have said what qualifies Kamala Harris to be vice president. I just want to give you a quick rundown of her, accolades over the years and what she's accomplished so far. She's very much qualified for the job, but I'm going to give you a little bit of a timeline. 1990 to 1998, Kamala Harris served as Deputy District Attorney for Alameda County, California. 1998, she was a managing attorney of the Career Criminal Unit of the San Francisco District Attorney's Office. 2004 to 2011, she was the District Attorney of San Francisco. 2009, Smart on Crime, A Career Prosecutor's Plan to Make Us Safer is published. It's a book that she wrote. 2011 to 2016, she was the attorney. She was elected Attorney General of California. January 3rd, 2017 to present, she serves in the U.S. Senate. December 5th, 2018, she accepts the resignation of Larry Wallace, a senior aide, after accusations of harassment surfaced from the time he worked with her at the California Department of Justice. January 8th, 2019, Harris' memoir, The Truth We Hold, An American Journey, and picture book, Superheroes Are Everywhere, another book she published. January 21st, 2019, she announces she is running for president in a video posted on social media. At the same time, she appears on ABC's Good Morning America. October 30th, 2019, a memo to staff and supporters. Let's see, she lays off some staffers and things like that. She moves on. She's still running. December the 3rd, 2019, Harris ends her 2020 presidential campaign. March 8th, she endorsed Joe Biden. August 11th, Biden names Harris as his running mate, making her the first Black and South Asian American woman to run on a major political party's presidential ticket. And again, like I said, I'm very excited for her. I think she's an amazing woman. She's done a lot of amazing things. I'm gonna tell you right now, to be president of the United States, all you need to be is 35 years old and a citizen that has lived in the United States for at least 14 years. Those are the two qualifications to be president. So she is actually probably overqualified. I'm just saying. That's my opinion. But without further ado, I'm going to bring on Mr. Eldridge Lawrence, and we're going to talk a little bit about this voter suppression. And like I said, he can give like really good insight into how the mail system runs and things like this. And I'm in utter disbelief at the things that are happening not only with the post office, but just things in the world today right now. But I'm gonna bring him on right now, and he's gonna give us some great information. Mr. Eldridge,
Hey, what's up?
how are you, sir?
I'm finding you.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming on tonight. Of course, we always talk anyway. We talked right
Right.
before, like about an hour ago, anyway. But you gave me
Yeah.
some really good information on voter suppress. Well, just how the mail runs. So could
Right.
you kind of tell us how what they're doing right now as far as taking out the mail sorting machines, removing the mailboxes from different areas and stuff like that? How will that affect when people are mailing in their ballots and things like that? How will it affect the turnaround time? Will it get there on time and things like that? How will the changes being made? How will it affect what's going on? I know they said they're gonna not make the changes, but most of it has already been done, as far as I know.
Well, the changes did go in effect a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, but they've since he stopped that they've made him change all that. But what they were trying to do was, and what they were doing was what he didn't want it to have what we will call extra trips, late trips, um, with the delivery of mail. What he wanted to do is say if you had a certain zip code uh, in your area that was supposed to be finished by 2 o'clock in the morning, he wanted it done at 2 o'clock in the morning. So meaning that no matter if he was running late, you still whatever you ran and processed by that 2 o'clock cutoff, that's what you sent out to the next day to the station to be delivered. And what we do in the process, and my background is I'm retired from the Postal Service. Yes, I am. I've spent several years there, and I've started from the bottom up, supervisor to manager. And what we would do is we have this. We don't leave any mail in the building. We send everything out that's available to go out. That's what processing plants do. That's what managers or supervisors are trained to do. That's what they do. And when he came in, he was like, well, we're not going to have no late trips. And say, for instance, okay, you're supposed to be done at 2 o'clock, but you might be running 30 minutes behind, 45 minutes behind. So that meant when you're supposed to, the mail that you process could get out to the station at 2:45. Those 45 minutes could be 30,000 pieces, could be 40,000 pieces of mail that could have went to the station to be delivered that day. Well, by him cutting it off at 2 o'clock, they didn't have that mail to be available to go to the carrier station to be delivered. So that mail gets pushed back to the next day. Well, if you roll in 40, 50,000 pieces of mail every day, what would that do? It's going to continuously keep mail in a delayed status. So when I was supervising, when I was managing, we have a certain indicator that you look at. First of all, you evaluate what you have in your unit, in your operation, and you understand that. Look, my first priority is to get my first class mail out, and if during the time of political mail, if there's any political mail, that is priority. That is priority. Any supervisor in the United States Postal Service, any worker, any clerk, they understand that political mail is priority. That is key. That mail has to be processed. It will not sit within a facility. That mail has to come into a building and have a turnaround within those few hours that it get there. That's next day mail. That's guaranteed.